Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm the Mad Jester Gamer, and today we're continuing day 2 of this episode. Let's get into it. September 7th, 3:11 p.m., Detention Center Visitors Room. Oh god. This one. I can't remember how I was doing.
Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dang place as this. It's really quite moving. Not you thinking, loyal. I hope you die. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May. No, not...
Oh. No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask.
Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head?
Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. Yes, the dude that's not moving in inch. Yes, you're scaring him.
So, what is you wish to ask me then?
For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? That's fair. I need to do a keyboard cleaning. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on.
No way, Jose.
I need some undescript orange juice. I'm dying here. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone?
When you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal.
Tapping people's phone is a crime, Miss May.
Oh, and I suppose you learned that in law school, Creep.
This woman is impossible to talk to. Your attitude. Yeah, that's, like, this is a safe question to ask. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person.
Oh, that does it! Bottom feeding scum sucky loyal!
Bottom? I can't tell. Does she have a thing against loyals or just against me? Probably both. I don't think I have anything that can make her, like, talk. Yeah, I have no clue what, yeah, I don't. Okay, Doc, I'm gonna not talk to the angry woman no more, because I don't think I have anything to say to her. Let's talk to Grossbog. That was the most phlegmy Grossbog I've ever said. Huh, looks like Grossbog is out again. Yes, maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. Probably because you sound like a blabbering madman. I wonder what this is. What's this? Old photos? There are 2 lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the back. DL6 Incident Exhibit A, DL6 Incident Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. I won't look at... I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. And it might be a fallible clue. I'll take it for now. Okay. A photo lies on the desk. Maybe I should switch it with the one I took. Yeah. Because, I think this person looks, familiar. I wonder how. Okie doke, and what's up with your missing painting? Wait a second, wasn't there a giant painting hanging on that wall? Yeah, it was a painting of fishermen. Wasn't it? It wasn't a very memorial painting anyhow. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, now I think I do have something to talk to Little Miss Spite and Angle.
You again? Can't you take a hit and stay gone?
Hey, the only reason I'm back is because you won't talk to me.
Oh, so it's my fault now? You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart.
That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. Like, man. What do you think about this dashing man, Miss May? Have a look at this. Look.
Look, I said several times I'm not telling you.
Oh, yep. That's the face. Yeah.
Where did you?
Aha! A reaction. This is him, isn't it?
What? Who? When? Who? What?
It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder.
No, that's not right.
Nice try, Miss Cooperative.
Do you have any proof that was him? Yeah, proof. Show me proof.
I'm so close. Best I can do is probably talk to the bellboy again, because he's the only one that can confirm that that's who it is. So, I'll be back. Ugh. She's probably not gonna tell me anything until I, get, a guarantee from Bellboy Boy. Bellboy Boy. Wow! Intelligent moment. Oh, welcome, sir.
Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself.
Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that.
No, not at all, sir. Your effort today can only help the Gatewater rep, as they say. Go, good show.
Huh? Rep?
Yes.
Oh, I started doing the female voice again.
Our reputation will swell as the hotel world the murderer used a wiretap. We could charge a premium for the room, of course. It would be great business. So.
Whoa, Miss May hasn't been charged with murder.
I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee.
Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream?
So, you are honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you.
Can you just tell me,
I am flummoxed! Is this the man you saw? Objection!
Take a look at this photo.
That's him, detective.
I'm the lawyer.
Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is.
No, I don't.
Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that that's him? Affidavit?
I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but yes, absolutely. And he's way too excited. Well, sure, why not?
Yes. I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I'll be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Just hurry up and write it.
Okay, now I can, mess with Miss May. Now Miss May can play dumb to this. Back. Am I curious? Yeah, might as well do any relating to the man. I want to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you pardon the expression. I knew it was him from the moment I saw him, so. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. There we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of man, I'm quite sure I could identify. I already did! A photo, Okay, back, move. Wow. Oop. Objection! Could you have a look at this?
What's that?
The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw, such as the man you checked in with, who was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. Push or hold! This is it. All or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb, if indeed that's an act. Ooh. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press.
What?
Even though he should have been witness to murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation.
Ooh, fine, I'll talk. You win, loyal.
Yes, man, that felt good. It's great to be alive.
Why are you pumping your fists in the air? I finally got this woman to finally concede.
Yeah. Now tell me about the man you were with.
That man, he's my boss. Red White, the president of the information gathering conglomerate, Blue Corp.
I was right about the name.
Red White?
Information gathering?
Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency.
So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder?
I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her.
It's okay, I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Just look it up, bud. Like, Mr. Red White, at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. Bellboy's affidavit discarded. Why? Why? I could have still used that. Wait, unless the... Nope, there's... Meh. Blue Corp, yeah. I wonder. That lame painting in the background looks familiar. Blue Corp Inc. CEO's office. What's with the surreal decor? Welcome! Please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the... Your name! What's your name? I was just incredibly asking the title you go by. Right. Phoenix what? Right. Incredible. God. Incredible. God. I'm stuttering now. Mr. Wright, is it right? I see. Splendiferous. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary. What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp, you know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me in contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the worldly challenged. Okay, now I'm feeling called out now. That's rude. What a fruitcake. Let me guess. You're a Tony fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So what business does a mighty lawyer have with such a man as myself? Yipes, this guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. Yep. Miss May is employee of Blue Colt, is she not? Correct. She was my secretariat. Secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. What she has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed, she is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties, but I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this. Sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. Night of the murder. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. Nah, my motto is, don't worry, be happy. Nah. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on record that he does remember you. Oh, I'm doing his voice for mine. God. The hotel bellboy has stated on record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand, although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. He raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh ho ho! The police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future, you might say. We are the future. Sell information? In just 10 years, I built this business up into the grand office you see now. Ah, in case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. You don't say, bud! I, Red White, a Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. I like the fit. And I already know about his color scheme and how it relates to his name, but fantabulistic, is it not? There's something that's been bothering me. Yes, what might that be? That big painting on the wall over there. I've seen it before. I think. You know if I actually seen that painting before. Oh? Just yesterday, actually. Your point being? My point is simple, or rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend, a mere lawyer. Worth nothing, zilch, zippo, nada. Just like that sorry excuse for attorney, Grody Boggle. What? He punched me. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it. Or is you who will be found guilty? What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say, but I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It's a world beyond your compensation. Compensation? God, I hate you. You came here from Grody Boggles, I presume? Mr. Grassbogs. Yes, Grassbog! Then you must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs you? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There's nothing more to discuss. Okay, fine. Rude ass. Crossbog! Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat. Ahem! Jumping Jehoshaphat! Oh, you. What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him, that much is clear. Let's just, like, hit right on the topic nose and just, like... So, I paid Blue Culp a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossbog! I have to admit something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it's just... I don't care why you wouldn't defend Mayo. That big painting. Mr. Grossbog! So, there was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with. Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO office of Blue Culp, Red White's office. So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossbog! I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes, and I know what it is. Your levels? No, he's blackmailing you, but Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail. Yep, here's the whip dog look. I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof. Very well, this may have been the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest, so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you wore me as understudy. Perhaps it was fate. What's he talking about? Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Culp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years. All because of the DLC incident, as you may have guessed. Name on the back of those photographs? Yeah. The name on the back of those photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Mayor because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy. But arresting Red White would be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. Well, you see, it's nothing more than the weight of many years. Okay, what's the incident about? What is the DLC 6 incident? DLC 6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium. A medium? Her name was Misty Faye. I don't know why I suddenly have the for him, but it makes it different because I noticed Red White was somewhat close to Grossfolk, so might as well just switch it up. Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She has been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police. And she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Mayor was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DLC 6 incident. And the reason for the blackmail? But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossfolk? The DLC 6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know, but one person found out. I told him. You told White. He offered me riches. It's an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked. The police were marked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. And if he would still challenge... Wow, that was Yet if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's... What's that? Have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office. She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. Okay. Thank you. That's all I really need from this, bud. So, back to the office. For probably... It's funny looking at this room, it seems so normal. Or to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossfolk said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. All the cases Chief ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? Let's try file AI first for if there's a DLC or DL6 incident. Misty Faye, that's Mia's and Maya's mother. Should I take a look? Might as well. I have tarnished the Fae name, leaving only these words, my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossfolk, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press, this parasite, who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... the record stops there. So Mia knew Grossfolk. Well, probably the one with the W in it. Yep, nothing. The entire W section is missing. Yeah, probably what the subject was about. Was it taken? I wonder if there's anything in between the two. Let's see, J through S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skim some of this. Sigh. Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. The biggest part here at the end is S. Suicide? Ew. She has a collection of suicide reports. There's politician, policeman. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White. This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to. I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Okay, okay, talk to him again? Okay, I need to plug my fans in because it's performing like hot doo-doo. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. I found this in Mia's file. So, she was investigating Red White, as I expected. Well, if you wanted to challenge him, you could present this in court. Not a bad idea. Okay, Bleh. So do I start yakking with angry lady again? Because I'll probably just get punched again. Apparently Miss May isn't questioning. I doubt they let me talk to you today. Okay, so maybe press him? Well, well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Loyal, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Ah! Do I make myself clear? Transparent. Is he gonna give me anything? Okay, blackmail it is. Yes, there's my eyes and my nose and my mouth, but of course you need not restrain your mouth, my friend. It's okay to indulge in my cosmopolitan sense of humor. I will not think less of you. Okay, so obviously I need to present something. What's up, bitch? Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds, and one day word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia? She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You blackmailed him. Boy, you were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Beep. Secretary's office, hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, so I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. You're wrong! You're wrong, Mr. White! Excuse me, what I should be doing now is going after you. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was on to you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had Miss April May tapping her phone. Then Mia was murdered and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White? That's you? What are you doing calling me at the time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor? I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I'd like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude! I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. What? Mr. White, this is another one of those. Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in any position to freely offer your opinions to me. Correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are Mia loyal, as was Miss Mia. How dare you? I'll point my finger at you and you'll be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is gonna settle. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyer association, you see. You'll be given lawyers so stupendously inept that they make even you look competent. I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir! Butts! Harry Butts! Right, actually, Phoenix, right, and my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right, sorry, pal. Butts was that murderer rat. Detective Gumshoe. I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What?! Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. September 8th, 3:37 p.m. Detention Center Visitors Room. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me, and the prosecution will be on it. Of course, Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea.
Right, Mr. Wright.
Wait, shouldn't it be the other way around this time? Shouldn't I be seeing something different behind Maya? Great, they let you out of detention.
Just now, yes, it's all thanks to you.
Huh, now I'm afraid we switched places.
What? You mean you?
I explained what had happened to Maya.
I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do?
Well, cheer me on in court.
I am a defense attorney.
Oh, yeah, so. Cheer me on in court. Well, you could cheer me for me in court.
Cheer for you? You mean like a cheerleader?
Yeah, like that.
Alright, leave it to me.
Huh?
I beg you.
God, I'm dying here. All these different voices are rough on my voice.
I better go get the uniform and send some pom-poms.
Wait.
What?
I'm kidding, it was a joke.
No way.
No, really, I was kidding, but thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. There really isn't anything you can do for me anyway.
But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I got to give that man a piece of my mind.
Just a piece? Okay, then come to the trial tomorrow.
Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two.
Okay. Times may change, yet with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finished in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's jail myself for this case. With the true culprit appearing as the star witness. This is it. Tomorrow it's me or him. To be continued. September 9th, 9:52 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1.
Well, I guess this is it.
Yeah, one way or another, this case gets decided today.
Ah, Phoenix, look!
Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony. If I raise an objection, I have it on good faith the judge will listen to me. What, does White have the judge in his pocket too? So, you're saying I'm going to be guilty, end of story. I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything.
Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this?
Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie, to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed.
Phoenix, you know him?
Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright.
Phoenix?
Well, court will be starting soon.
What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not.
I'll be defending myself.
What?
Okay, let's do this. 10 o'clock. Court is now in session for trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor, I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. As the details of the offense are already quite clear to the court. Today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant of crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's gonna raise an objection about it, I suppose it's me. Objection! Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Great, he gets to show off and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Or your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name! These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I am CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Coal. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder. Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there. Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? Ho ho ho! I hope you made your peace with God, Mr. Loyal. Let him have it, Felix. God. Let's see, it was about 9, I believe. I was quietly perusifying, or that's reading to you, some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across that way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Loyal. I called Miss May over at once. She too was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction, then it was all over. If things are cold as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Do your job, Judge! Very well, defendant. Oh, I mean, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Let's see, it was 9, I believe. How do you know what time it was? Because I am always abso-absolutely perfect, you know? No, you're not getting away with that. You're so mistrusting, Mr. Loyal. So, what was the proper term for secretary again? Anyway, Miss May ordered room service for 9. It happened soon after the room service arrived. That's what Miss May said, too. Pressed for the truth, the bellboy who brought the coffee saw Miss May, but he testified that he did not see you at the time. Ahem, this is your concern? Silly Loyal, Miss May received the coffee outside the room. Of course he could not see me. He would need x-rayed vision to pull off something like that. Tell us, what were you doing at that time? I was quietly perusifying, or that's reading to you, some papers by the window. By window, you mean the one directly across from Fay & Co. law offices. Correct! That is the only window, you see. Can't remember if it was or not. And there you were reading papers? Correct! The Gatewater is a businessman hotel, and I'm a busy man who had business to do. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. A bedlam? It must have been when you attacked, I assumed. We see, continue. Surprise! I told you to look at the building across the way. How? Isn't there active traffic in between the two buildings or something? Like, bruh. So you were reading your papers until you heard that sound. But of course, I am no snoop, peeping out of windows at night. No snoop? Yeah, right, you made a career out of snooping. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Spiky-haired? Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Loyal. But, didn't she testify completely different gender? But okay. What you just said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly stated the assailant looked like a girl. I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Loyal. Just what is your eyesight? Counting both eyes, 40. 40? Don't add them together. I think the witness is trying to say his eyesight is good. Hey, whose side is the judge on anyway? And what did you do then? I called Miss May over at once. She too was surprised, of course. What was Miss May doing at that time? She had just finished watching a soap opera on the TV and was weeping openly. Did you know she had been tapping the Fay office phone? Objection! Irrelevant! This has nothing to do with the case at hand. I care not. I will answer the lawyer's board inquiry. Miss May was acting low when she tapped the phone of this Fay woman. You make a good politician, Mr. White. Ho ho, I know. After all, I am El Presidente. Please continue. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprende, I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I'm always absoposilutley perfect. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this new detail. The victim ran to the left, and you gave chase. Objection! Wait right there. Mr. White, you dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh ho ho, it is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did. Phoenix, look.
Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one.
True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So he did witness the killing. Wait a second. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Miss May says right and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? The thing is, they're both right. Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once. Ha! I doubt it! Or rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There's only one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel. If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here! This is where he was. Look! When the victim ran for the door, he was watching from this point. To him, it would appear she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes in ill taste. That is where the killer was standing! Oral! I will have oral! I will have fucking a blown out voice. Anyone disturbing the order of this court will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion? The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Ho ho ho! You provided us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well, let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck, you can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely, that is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness testimony? You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assault... Oh, fuck. Shoot. Yeah. Might as well just press everything. Whoops. What do you mean by that? That is what I am about to explain. You Americans are so impatient, it does not become you. Hey buddy, you're American too. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. What do you mean false? False? That is what comes before what happens next. You do speak English, right? Please sit back, relax. I will try to use simple words for your benefit. False, she ran to left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, you chased her and delivered the final blow. Doesn't her autopsy say? I need to go back. I'm not sure about what piece of evidence would be best. I didn't hit anyone. Now, Mr. Wright. There's no point hiding things from this court. I'm not hiding anything. The prosecution requests the defense refrain from interrupting the testimony. Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Why is he mad at me? Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. What do you mean next? That's next is what come after false, yeah. I know that! Then that is all you need to know, Mr. Loyal. As I said, she turned and made a desperate dash to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna strike out on this one. Let's try, I don't know, I don't think this is right, but Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Oh! Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were absolutely perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for new testimony. Okay. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Woo! Yes, quite. Objection! The witness is confused because he is lying! I empathetically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony... The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Mr. White? Oh, okay. Well, see, I looked at the other window. Didn't you say there was only one window when I heard the thing fall? I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Whap! thwap indeed. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Yarnell, my stomach, you see, it's hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. What thing? You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, that? The glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix!
Doesn't something about that strike you as odd?
Yep, very odd. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White. Huh? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Objection! Unrecognizable! Objection! Mr. White, it was impossible for you to have seen the light stand. What? The stand broke into pieces when it fell. Oof. Just by seeing the broken pieces, you would have no idea it was a light stand. So tell me exactly when was it that you saw the stand? Answer the question. Isn't it obvious? I saw the stand before it fell over. So, you saw the stand before the victim was attacked then? Correct. That would be no problemo, right? Big problemo. There's a big problemo, or I mean problem here. What problem is this? Mr. White, let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass light stand through the window from the hotel before the incident occurred. Correct, that is so. It's conclusive, definitive, undeniable, unimpeachable. No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen that stand. What? Why couldn't he? You have proof? I sure do, Your Honor. A person in the hotel could not have seen the stand before fell over because, if you check this a little bit, broken. Impossible. Objection! Look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity! Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shelves of as a glass light stand. So when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Gah! Mr. White? Mr. White? You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor. Miss Mia. Here, looks like we're about to get all verdict. That's far enough, Phoenix, right? What? Ugh, I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White. I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? I said you should confess your crime. Or go. Confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap? Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does that have to do? Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct. You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay & Co.'s law office. That is when I saw the coast light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is the fact that Mr. White has been to the office well before the murder took place. When he went to the place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Although Mr. Phoenix Wright theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Ahem, leave it to me. I feel faint. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw the glass light stand. So you saw the stand before the night of the incident, and this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over by the sound. Bling! Correct, that is right. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine. Gah, what am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. It was the beginning of September, beginning of September, the week before the murder. Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Fay's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Huh, right. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Was it really you that went to the office, or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Fay & Co. law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. And if I know Edgeworth, he already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Fay & Co.'s law office. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. Why did you tap Mia's phone? This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. That is when I saw the light stand. Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauteous thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it, there's nothing there for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. It was the beginning of Tembo. It was beginning of the week before the end of the Fanco. Tisk tisk. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor.
Phoenix?
I am agony over my female voices. So bad.
Phoenix, over here!
I know that voice. Mia?
Never give up, Phoenix. Never surrender!
Mia? Oh. Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Ah, you're finally awake? Gak! Oh. Out again.
Hey, Phoenix! Gak, that's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me.
Damn! You're Mayor?
Didn't you know the Fey women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of shock to wake Maya's true power.
So, Maya is channeling you, Mia?
That's right, I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. May never give up. You can't either. That's why I came here to tell you.
Don't give up. That doesn't help much. But
we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You already won.
Huh?
You have that receipt in the court record, right?
Oh yeah, the one you wrote Maya on?
Phoenix, White wrote that, not me.
So what do I do with it?
Look at the front of the receipt.
The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000, wow, big spindle. Item, glass light stand. Date of purchase, September 4th. September 4th. That's right, Phoenix. I bought this stand the day before I was killed. Wow! Now,
what did Mr. White say in his testimony?
my voice. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said he saw the sand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the cult is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent now, you just have to prove it. Right! Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant, rather, are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then, let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Objection! Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I ask you. But as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. It was the beginning of September. The week before the murder. Objection! Look closely at this. See the word mayor written in blood? Waha, you're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase? Why, that's the day before the model. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fane Code Law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's impossible. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then that is all for the trial of... Objection! Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. What? No way he can worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claim. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. There's no concrete proof that's proving he's guilty either. Although, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this man. Nope! 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 No! 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 Object! Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, if anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need your date to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. What? The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No, there's no telling what would happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with, or just make up, something. And after me showed up to help me and all. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course, thank you for your time. Gah! The witness will stay! Mia, Phoenix, read this note out aloud. Mia, what's this? It lists the people's name in Mia's handwriting. Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court. The memo Mio has given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! Please stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thing called case closed. Case closed, Your Honor. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You done it again! That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was. Well. This court finds the defense, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. That is all this court is adjourned. September 9th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1.
Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again, but congratulations. You're lucky I was born of Faye.
I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side.
I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me, and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live.
As long as you live?
My time here is running out.
Huh?
Maya's power is still weak. I can't stay here that long.
What? No! There's still so much to say.
Don't worry, I'm sure we'll meet again.
Chief!
Hee hee, I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix, can you come to the office tonight, say 9?
The office?
I'll see you later.
Chief! Mia! September 9, 9:02 p.m. Fainco Law Offices. Being here, we're told not to think about that night.
You came!
Mia?
I was kind of worried you might not.
Huh? Of course I came.
Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger?
Mia?
Wow! You should see your face.
Mia!
What are you talking about? It's me, Maya.
Maya?
What? Did I look like my sister?
Look like you Warhol.
I might not be able to use this. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you?
Maya, why are you here?
Because of this. See, Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me.
Take care of, huh?
She means the office, this office. Someone has to help with the new writing code law officers, right? You better but me, Mayor Faye, reporting for duty. Wait, no, 1 second. Let's make this casual. Yo, Nick, Mayor here, ready to go down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you.
Nick?
You know what this means? We're partners.
You know, when I think about it, it's Mayor's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'll probably be in jail. Writing code law officers, it's got a good ring to it.
Yeah, thanks, Mayor.
Aww.
Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here watching.
Always feels like somebody's copywriting me.
Right, okay, Nick, let's do it.
Huh? Do what?
Bogos, dummy, Bogos. There's a great Bogo joint just down the street. Come on, time's wasting.
Okay, wait up. The end. The next few videos are gonna be Devil May Cry 3 related. My voice can only handle so many of this content. So, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, whatever, anything helps. I'll see you guys in the next video. Ta-ta!